That guy died. Try and kill off this guy before you. This guy here. Oh! Hello, everybody. We are starting a new campaign here. We're going to be playing as the Aserai. Uh, the new patch 1.56 just came out as a stable version, and we are playing on the 1.57 beta branch, which comes with a couple of new things, such as the engineering being implemented, the Kuzai's getting a pretty decent nerf, and a lot of other things like our children and our brothers and sisters will get upgraded through school systems. For some reason, I just really wanted to play the Aserai. It just kept calling to me, so I'm starting this new playthrough. We may or may not go back to playing Bogart, but for now I'm going to be playing a new playthrough as Saladin. The stats that I have over here, I have my usual that I like to go for. 3 points early into leadership, mainly because we will not be getting any leadership, or at least we won't be growing in leadership as fast as any of the other stats until we start leading armies, which is going to be a little while. So I like to grab that early, plus it gives the experience for our troops to get our troops quickly upgraded as soon as possible. As we're progressing in this early phase, we will be putting points into here, which is why I have the social at 4 and the endurance to 5. That way I don't have to put too many points into the slots here, mainly because every level you get 1 point, but every 4 levels you get into the bigger stat tree, which this takes longer than if you were to do this. These uh hard focus ones. So I also went with a high endurance as well as a high social, mainly because I believe that athletics is one of the more annoying, other than leadership, the more annoying trait to upgrade. So in the early game, we're gonna at least get some endurance going. We're gonna be running around the map without our horse. We're gonna be trying to do combat without our horse for a little while. I don't really like hard focusing on riding, and then when you're like mid game or something, you fall off your horse and da da da. So in the early phase, we're gonna at least try to get this to about 50. Should be a good number, and then once we get our brother and we're able to grab our pure blood off of our brother, we'll go into the riding. We'll be alternating, mainly so siege viz and bandit bases don't feel so long because we can't run at all. But yeah, our early game is going to be primarily using the athletics rather than the riding. And we also have points in to scouting and medicine. The reason for that is early game, I'm going to be trying to get the medicine perk, which I will show you in a little bit, the level 25 one. That'll help us a lot throughout the entire game, and it's one of my favorite skills to get. Um, but it is very, how can I say, it's not something you want to focus too much on the later part of the game. And we want to be focusing a lot on being a quartermaster later in the game so you can lead bigger armies while getting rid of the medicine or the surgeon early so that you can focus more on this scouting. Depending on our companion, we might have to put some points after our medic into scouting, and then later in the game, hard focus on steward, which we don't have points now in, and low intelligence, but steward levels up faster than any of the other skills in my opinion. So for now, this will be a little bit towards the mid to late game while we focus on medic and scouting. And as I said earlier, all of the combat stuff we'll be working on slowly in the early game. That way our troops can get as much bonuses as possible. Uh, we are the Aserais, and the archers are really good, so I really want to get some points into the bowman, which is why I rode with the scouts, which starts me with the bow and a sword, no shield. So we're going to be hard focusing on the one hand as well as the bow. Later on, we'll probably try and diverge into a little bit of the two hands so that our Aserai Mameluke guards are not so bad. They get a little bit of bonus off of that, but we'll see on that one. Depends on how many focus points we can get into the overall skills to get some of it raised a bit faster. We will see on that. But for now, let's hop in. As always, we'll put everything to realistic. In Bogart's adventures, I had it all on the reduced, and some point in the game I put them all to realistic. That was mainly because I was trying to get back into the feel of the game, but I have gotten a lot more experience since then. Of course, we're going to enable death. We're not disabling. We do not want our allies to allocate their own things, and notifications on the right is just fine. Let's get into this. Hopefully the game volume starts to pick up. I was sitting in the menu trying to figure out my skills for a little while. We got Najun, our brother here. We're going to be skipping this tutorial. Alright. We are going to be leaving here. You found the first piece of the banner. We're going to be the Olors again. That's my go-to family name. This part I did not think through. I always forget that we have to edit a banner. So we're just going to try and go with something simple. Something as simple. You know what? I generally like going with the serpent or the snake, which there you go. I don't think I saw any of the other faction with the snake. Not entirely sure. Gonna give it some color at least. Black and green is nice. It's gonna change once we join the Aserai army anyways. But we will be working towards getting our own kingdom. It's just in the 1.5.7. They made it so I believe tier 3 to 4 for our clan levels take a little bit longer so we can build relations instead of just directly going into a kingdom and then not being able to work a kingdom out. We'll see about that. We'll test it out. Gonna go and get our leadership skills here. 2 XP per day to all troops in the party. Increase recruitment from NPCs. This one's good overall. I really like this part because then you can get the early game. Well, not early game, but you can get the what are they called? Hold on. You can get the royal ones a little bit easier in the early phase, but I don't think we're gonna go with that. I want to get the early game troops up as fast as possible, so we're probably gonna go with this one. The garrison troops 3 experience per day is pretty nice as well. Cause we're gonna be doing quests anyways to build our relations, so it's not super necessary. There's also, I believe this one, tier 4s gain 4 daily experience, or this one. So if we go 2 experience for all troops and 2 experience for all troops, that's only 4 experience per day for all our troops, and that's not a lot. But if you were to get this 4 experience for just your tier 4s, then that makes your tier 4s at least go. What am I doing? Aserai. We're just gonna. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. What are they called? Infantry? Our recruits. There we go. So this would make the tier 4s go faster into the tier 5s for experience per day. Which... Where was my train of thought? Which is not a lot, but it's 4 by itself, just for tier 4s, while this one is for experience for the troops 1 to 2, which is interesting. I believe that used to be 1 through 3. I believe that was 1 through 3. They might have changed that. I'm used to it being 1 through 1, 2, and 3. They must have changed that in the recent patch as well, which is making me second guess. Oh yeah, they reduced it so that in the early phase, people upgrading so quickly, they had money issues with controlling early armies. So I guess they took the tier 3s, 3 to 4s away, which is now gonna make me reconsider. So 2 to all is 4 for every unit. That's 4 XP from 1 to 2, and then 3 has no experience. We might actually go with this one. 1 militia per day is pretty nice though. So this gets 4 overall. This combo with the combat tips and drill sergeant. While this one is 4 to 1 group. And then 4 to 2 groups. Which our tier 3s are going to be very slow. With no experience at all whatsoever. Is there another perk that they added that makes tier 3s get some experience? Because I don't think I'm going to have too much as the Aserai. I don't think I'm going to have too much problems with dealing with experience. Huh. We're going to actually go this route instead of the usual route that I do normally go. Sad that we're not going to get the 3 experience per day for the garrison. But I think we'll be alright. Like I said, this will help us get our noble units a little bit faster as well. The only problem I'm seeing later is getting horses if we do see the noble units, which I have to double check later if we have to worry about that. So this is learning at a rate of 5, which is not the best. I really want this to go up faster so I can... Oh, and this is the one I was talking about, preventive medicine. So if I fall in battle at all, from at 100%, I will end the battle with 30% life. And with 30% life, that keeps me in the fight so I don't have to auto deploy my units. I also get a little bit more HP, which 5 is not a lot, but it does add up. And this is 30% of your initial HP. So even if you're at 50%, you're gonna get 30% back if you go down to 0. If you're at like 10%, it's not a lot, but it's something, you know. This one is the alternative version, and it's alright. The only real thing I would like from this is probably the battle movement speed by 3%. It's not a lot, but it does add up eventually. When you're doing athletics, you're gonna start to see 5%, 3%. That's a good combo right there. That's 8% already. I think you start to get movement speed in this tree as well somewhere. So something like that. I do know that your armor starts to, yeah, ready. No shield and range weapons are wielded. 10% faster. There's also one where your armor starts to not get affected while you're moving, which is really nice. I don't know which one it is, but I do remember it's in here somewhere. Right here. Decrease armor weight by 30%, and your troops themselves start to get more movement speed, which is really nice. Helps you get into formation faster, which is why we're putting some points into the athletics as we go. I think 50 should be a good marker. the more and more you go, the better. But once I start commanding armies, it will be a lot better to be on horseback. That way I don't get slaughtered. But where do I want to put this stat point into? I really want to get this over with early, but I don't think it's worth putting a second point into. Steward grows over time and we can worry about that later. My athletics would be nice to get a point in. This is learning at a 7 rate. I think we're gonna go into like the combat that I was mentioning. In this early phase, we're probably gonna be worried a bit more about the bow skill. The reason why I really want to upgrade the bow skill is because the Aserai archers, in my opinion, are the best ranged units now. After all of the patch updates and whatnot, besides the Fion champions, I don't think those are noble lines. I'm not counting these guys. They've got, look at that, 32 stack amount, 3 pierce. That's extremely good. And a longbow. They're definitely not outclassing that, but that's a noble unit. That's different. But if you look at the Aserai, which are at the top, Master Archers, they come with 2 stacks of 4 pierce damage and 23 stacks arrows. That's 46 arrows altogether. A decent bow, not the best. Damage 62, accuracy 94, missile speed. They do shoot pretty fast. Compare that to the previous ones, the Imperials, I believe were leading for the longest time. Got a major nerf or not nerf, but they just don't have as much arrows as before. 3 pierce 24. They're missing that second slot of just straight arrows or a shield compared to their not their counterpart, but their alternate parts, which is the crossbowmen. These guys are extremely good as well, but they lack the amount of bolts. So in my opinion, when it comes down to the longevity of just having archers rain down while siege defending and dealing with horsemen, the Aserai are probably going to be the best. The master archers, as long as I can get them into a defensive position, they will hold out a lot longer than the enemy's archers. I don't even think there's anyone else to compare them to. The veteran bowmen have a good amount of arrows as well, but their pierce is only 1 damage. Their bows aren't very long range. Battania doesn't have. There's the Fions. The sharpshooters from Landia are about the same as the Imperials. They've got some good damage. They don't have pierce though, which is going to be extremely necessary when it comes to dealing with horse archers. Or not horse archers, but horsemen in general. That pierce is going to add up, which nobody else but the Aserai have, apparently. Or at least they have a good amount. Uzaites archers are actually not bad. But the Khuzaites hardly go into the marksman tree anyways. You're gonna see a lot of these guys, which they have a ton of arrows, which we need to match that with the Aserai archers. Step recurve bow. But yeah, that is the route I'm gonna go. I want to get my archers as much bonus abilities as possible, so we're gonna be working a little bit more on that. Before I start heading out to the Aserai, I'm gonna get all my athletics up. We did not start with the shield, which is a little concerning, but it'll be alright. We'll get one eventually from fighting looters. Game's been saved already. I wonder if they fixed that. We're gonna stop over here. We're not gonna recruit troops. What we are gonna do is we're gonna pick up 2 mules. I wonder if that adds a herd. No, it does not add a herd. 2 mules, and then some food is super expensive. We're gonna pick up some of this. Get about 10 stacks. Is the Sumter is weight, so we're gonna take one meal off. We don't need that just yet. And we're gonna grab what's a good horse? Sturgeon Trotter. Mainly so we can get the movement speed on the map. We don't want to run into any looters. That would be very bad. And worst case scenario, if we do, we can equip a decent horse. What's our riding at? 10. We can equip that horse, right? Just to make sure. I think 10 is the base for horses. Yeah, we should be able to ride it. Riding is 10. We're good. Okay, worst case scenario, if we do by chance accidentally run into one, we'll be alright, hopefully. We'll be in a better state than walking for the most part. Do we want to go this way or this way? Sanala, feel like there's less to do on this side and more to do on this side. So I think we're gonna head to the right. Got something? Razi is Aserai. I think I can do this. Razi, yeah. Let us get that herd over to Razi. Oh, actually, it's gonna slow us down a big amount. Not sure if I want to do that. What is it? If it's horse, I don't know. Either way, 10 saddle horses. We'll try it. We'll try it. Oh my gosh, we are slow. One Empire peasant has been added to our army. Is that a new thing? They add an Empire peasant to us? He fears such a large will attract. We need to deliver at least half. Alright, what we're gonna do, because we're so slow. Oh, that's the other thing. We're gonna add surgeon in just for now. Oh my gosh, I am so slow. I need to deliver at least half. We're losing a gold per turn because they gave us a peasant. But he is helping a little bit with the herd bonus. It doesn't tell us here. I think that's because the beta. I know in the 1.5.6 version, it'll tell you that there's a herd debuff going. What we're gonna do is actually just sell half right now. Yeah, we're gonna sell half of that, but we're gonna lock it just in case. We're a little bit faster now. Hopefully we don't run into any looters. This is a dangerous mission. Once we get the Resi, oh god, here we go. They were so much faster than me. What we're gonna do is add in our Sturgeon Trotter. That peasant's probably gonna die, but I think it'll be alright. And we could just pay him off. 9 looters though. I don't think it will be too much of a problem. I think I can handle it. Tutorial. Alright, peasant.
Everyone,
We're gonna send him away. We don't want him to die. Mainly because he's reducing our herd penalty. That missed. Wow. What the? Oh, that rock though. Alright, so we're gonna do a lot of kiting here. Hopefully not get hit by a bunch of rocks on the way. Try to deal with this. Oh my goodness. That accuracy though. Try to get some distance here. My peasant in range. Still missed. Guy's trying to throw a rock and I got hit by it. My peasant's still decently far. Send him back a little bit more. basically a Kuzait right now.
Infantry forward!
Can run that way.
Go!
I think what I'm gonna try and do is get them into the water so that they slow down. And get across this side. Where's my dude at? Oh my gosh, you're so slow. They're gonna catch him. Oh, poor man. They're a little far, so I don't want to just waste my shots. Here we go. Ouch, saw that coming. Wow, this river's not slowing them down by much. These guys are fast. Got 12 shots left. Want to be as accurate as possible when it comes to hitting these guys. Not much arrows left in me. I believe some of the looters are currently running after my guy, which is not the worst. How was that guy alive? He had an arrow in his neck. His face was all bloody. We'll just keep doing this. Make sure our buddy's alright. If we see any kill feed going on, that'll be good. Is that guy's morale broken? Nope. Might be now. Alright, cool.
Attack!
Let's see if there was anybody. And we won. Good job. Is that the last one? That was the last one. Did any of them get away? Nope. One is a prisoner though. Some good experience here. A lot into riding, holy smokes. It's 31 now. The power of focus points. We don't want that looter. It's just gonna slow us down. Gotta get this quest over with. We got a pretty good helmet, honestly. I wasn't expecting that. Unlock these grapes. It's always good to lock your items. That way you can just auto clear them later, a little bit later. There's 9 across the river, and I'm at 53% health. Our riding is pretty good. The reason why I didn't do my athletics there is mainly because you're gonna be slower. Once we start to get some troops, we'll do that. We got a ton of experience. I couldn't 1 versus 9 on my feet while trying to shoot. That would have just been bad news. I probably would have got swarmed and died, considering how fast those looters and how bad my accuracy was. Reduce accuracy penalty by 30%. Increase your headshot, but your bow equipped troops have 20 plus archery skill. Now this is really good for your units. But this is good as well. In your formation, gain 5% bow damage. The skill. What is our. We'll see. 30% to the head's not too great because it's not guaranteed you're going to hit the head most of the time, especially without the accuracy bonus. But. Master. So their bow skills are at 160 with 20. It is 180, which is pretty damn good. Imperial. We're just using this one. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Can't type. Archer. These guys are at 160 as well. These are at 180. Holy smokes. Huh. I know the off the top of my head, the Botanian Fiends are at 220, which is disgusting. 5% bow damage is not a lot, but my own accuracy, 30% is a lot. Then you give them 20 archery skill and their accuracy just jumps a pretty good amount. That's about 20 right there. That's 2 whole skill trees. I'm not sure if the AI gets that kind of things, but it's a hard debate on this one, honestly. 5% is not a lot, but 30% to my own accuracy is good. The headshot's bad, but this 20 archery skill is really good for our troops. I'm really thinking about this one, but this one would be good for the moment. It's like a top tier, low tier, and then a really low tier, and then a really top tier. The question is, are we going to be using a bow the entire time? So this one is by moving by 30%. Reduce accuracy penalty by moving. Increase your bow reload speed. Decrease your reload movement penalty. Decrease your bow accuracy loss by rotating. I think we're gonna go with this one. Reduced accuracy penalty by moving by 30. That's while I'm moving, which for the most part I won't be riding and shooting as much. It'd be a little safer, but it's always easier just to stop and shoot. We're gonna go with this one. We're gonna try it. Increase your charge damage, mounts, maneuverability. Ooh, 30 riding skill. We're gonna go with this one. I don't really care for the charging one. Charge does a lot of damage in general, so we don't care too much about that. I feel like this skill point here we might just throw it into here. Yeah, we're gonna hard focus on that for now in order to cross this bridge. Sorry if you can hear me sniffling. They're gonna catch up to us. Yep. They're gonna catch up to us. Whatever. This herd penalty thing is disgusting.
Everyone,
You can go all the way back there again.
Go!
Let's just misdirect them, line them up a little bit. Do what we did earlier. Oh, right over the top of his head.
Yeah!
Again, right over that guy's head. Yeah, right between them. Super bad. Try to dodge that rock. Hit us. My one guy. Might have to go help out our one guy. Why's the icon show right in front of me? Oh, there's two here. Alright, that's fine. Got you in the face. Got you in the face. Nice. Just gonna deal with this real quickly. Oh, that's a lot of rocks incoming. Ah, yep, felt it. Gonna aim now. Stop, and then hopefully not get hit by that one. 105 damage. Excuse me? How are you not dead? Oop, missed that one. We got one breaking off, which is just fine. We don't want to eat them rocks. We ate them rocks. Looks like that guy decided not to break off from the troops. From his formation. That guy, please don't hit me with that rock. It's two down. Should almost be dead. I mean, not dead. Oop. Oop, juked. Got one guy splitting off. We might be able to get a little bit of sword skill from that. Two guys splitting off. We'll have this guy go in. We missed one. Oh, these guys have not given up. missed. What? Okay, we're not gonna let this guy get away. Mainly because I want the experience. And he got away. Okay, now you need to get out of here. Okay, he's dead. Or injured at least. Is this the last two? I believe so. You've made fatal mistakes. Your throwing skill is slightly better than mine, apparently. You die? He's injured. Oh wait, he's injured. Nice experience there. And we have an injured foe, a fallen foe. He's actually an ally. He's not a foe. Alright, our HP is extremely low. We do not want to lose any more life. At least our medic is getting some experience. There's no... I know there's a mod or something that lets you, notifies you. Are we gonna make it? We're not gonna make it. We're actually not gonna make it. Oh well. If we don't make it, we don't make it. We made some money off of the quest already. In fact, I probably... Ooh. No. Ah, it's alright. We made some money off of selling half the troops, so if we fail it, either way,
Infantry!
got that moolah. Is that too far?
Move!
Might have been. We're gonna try some long range snipes here. Ooh, that was really bad. Saw that guy throwing a rock. See, in this case, it would have been nice to get the accuracy while moving. But we're just gonna have to struggle through the early phase. Try to hit more headshots because our arrows are limited. There was 9 troops. There's 8 now. 104 damage to your face. You're not dead. That guy died. Probably kill off this guy before you. This guy here. Oh! Alright. End the battle. And he's dead. Oh my goodness. I can't believe he got me there. Did you see how... Oh. 352. Did we lose the horses? We didn't, but they took our... Oh, we did. Is that mine? They took my mule. Those bastards. They took my mule. And a lot of my food. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be alright. We don't care about it anyways. And our boy died. Oh wait, they took the boy, I forgot. Whatever. We're here. We've made it to the land where we can finally get some troops. We can also do this quest. Try to at least. 9 prisoners. Oh, look at that. Ah, this is nice. The leadership that we got. The level higher for our recruits. That's why we're getting so much of these, which is nice. We don't have to visit as much cities. One of the main reasons why I like that grab for the early game a lot better than any of the other skills. We did get a point in this. Okay, this is the point where I can start walking around. I don't have my mule. Oh, I got my saddle horse at least for the carry capacity. And we are... This is almost 50 already. That 5 endurance. So good. We're going to drop... Wait, what am I doing? It's leveling up pretty damn quick. That's leveling quicker, but it's based off of attacks. We're gonna put a point into one-handed. We're gonna try and keep things a little even in terms of progression. We're gonna look to recruit as, yeah, that failed. Holy moly. It went from 15 to negative 15. It's a little dramatic. I don't even remember starting at 15 with that guy. Oh, wait, what was that for? Is that a noble that was in Aserai? Montes. Okay, now this is the Empire guy. We don't care too much about him. Buttermilk. It's a gang leader. Okay, we care about this one. Wow. That is a pretty nice gang leader skills. We care about the gang leader more than the Empire one. Already getting your castle sieged. Holy smokes. Ties. Let's talk to these guys, see if they got anyone for our Nether Folly quest. I don't really remember what the Aserai ones were. Besides Unkid. Ah, nice. Thank you. Anybody else in here? He probably has a quest. I don't think he's a part of the Nether Folly. Unkid, we know about him. That's the only person he knows apparently. None of these guys. Alright, we are solid. Does this guy have a deserter, not deserters, brigands quest? That would be a no. Don't worry guys, you guys just hang in there and I will help you out one day. No. Let's get some more recruits, fill that up. Losing a lot of money per day. It's alright. Nice. Let's hunt those guys in a second. 1, 2, 3. Got brigands, escort, weapons. No brigands, no brigands. Oh, this is speed, this is not mule. Wait, didn't we have? Oh, it was a part of the quest. Right, okay. We're gonna take 2 of these then. Gonna try and catch these guys. They're running into a... What? Oh, it's because they got raided. They got raided, so the quest failed. That is so sad. Holy slow. Yep, this is why.
Stand apart!
This is why. Wait, I want to test something.
Move!
Stand in the line. They're coming. Alright, so if I'm in between these two, can't swing for the life of me.
Loose formation!
Still kind of blocked, but it's better than... Yeah, it's a little bit better, but still not insanely better. So yeah, I think loose formation is overall just better for most of the infantry. See if we can snipe these guys before they get out of range. If I could hit those. Maybe not. Oh, nice hit. Okay. I wonder if that'll hit. Nope. Overshot. Or at least it looked like it was overshot. That's perfect. We only got 1 injured, which is nice. Some looters, we'll take those. Alright, so the way we want to go first is probably into the archer tree. Archers overall are gonna be extremely quick paced and leveling. We took some of the looters so we can sell them off to the town, get a little bit of extra gold. Hopefully these guys, yes, they ran back to us. We don't want to auto resolve. It's based off of...
Stand apart!
It's based off of the levels instead of like an actual combat like this that we're in. Simulators not so great. That was really off. Let's see how quickly. But yeah, the recruits leveled up with the looters are not too far in terms of experience. So you're gonna see a lot of the even if it's just one looter, you're gonna start to see them kill a couple of our troops, which is not a scenario we want. It's actually open over there. Dang, that would have been a far chase. Yeah, so I'm noticing the speed thing is not fully incorporated for the 1.57 beta. They'll probably fix it up. Not in a, it's not a huge concern. We just need a little bit of money. We also might want to try and get some horses. 360. That's half our gold. It's not super expensive though. Yeah, we're alright. We're gonna get a couple of horses. That was a looter ready to recruit. That's what that notification was for. We're not really capable of escorting a caravan right now. We're not that strong. We're still on the was not completable. Which is a
Everyone,
little sad.
loose formation.
Let's hold off for now. That'd have been some good gold. But it's alright. We'll probably head deeper into the Aserai territory. That way we don't have to worry about the war on the edge of the battlefield or whatever. Edge of the territory. Wow, that was really off. Nice. Thought you could dodge that. I don't know. I saw him swerve.
Charge!
Started getting damage. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? See if we can snipe this over our troop wall. Oh, that might have been way too far. One more, one more. No. He's getting away. Did his hair just get bald as he was running? Anybody see that? Oh, I lost a tribesman. That was an upgraded troop. What the hell? That's unfortunate. It's kind of sad, honestly. It's kind of interesting that they turn into skirmishers before they turn into archers. Ooh, a car. I don't know who else. Let's see. If he was for the desert. Nope, Unkid only. Is he really only Unkid? A drum maybe? Yes, a drum counts. I'm surprised the other guy wasn't mentioning him. Alright, we all know Unkid, guys. Who else? Who else? It used to shuffle between. I'm just gonna meet all these guys. I should have did that with the other armory as well. It looks like Unkid's the only other option. I don't care about his quest too much because it's probably gonna ask me for troop. Oh, Unkid. Yeah, it'll probably ask me for like troops or whatever, which I don't have the luxury of donating at the moment. Unkid's got decent looking armor at least. One day I will be king of your land, so prepare for that. Deserters, we are not capable of handling that right now. We probably could, but Jesus, what's up with all the deserters? We probably could, but we're gonna have a lot of losses for not a lot of gain. These looters so fast. Ooh. 4.8. We're slightly faster. We'll catch up. We will catch up. Wish there was like a ×5 speed. Nice. Oh, that's a little concerning. It's 25 to 20.
Everyone, form loose formation.
We're gonna have to pick some off. That's the other thing when we enter combat. As I showed earlier, the trying to attack is better to be like lunging rather than swinging, which is a huge factor when it comes to swords. So we're gonna have to put them into loose formation basically before we meet up with the enemy lines. Just a little detail that's important. Some damage off as much as possible, and hopefully run as fast as possible. Get some of these guys down. Oh, this is gonna have a lot of casualties. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Boys? Uh-oh. We might have lost this. This is the problem with not starting with good combat skills early on. Did we lose? Did we actually lose morale? That mean we lost. Oh my god. They gave up. We lost all of our men because of that. What the hell? This is a rough start. It's a very rough start. God damn. Well, damn. These looters are strong. That is sad. I can't believe we couldn't handle those. Might have to sell our desert ores here. No, no, no. I think we'll be alright. We're losing 16. We will sell a Sumter though. And more than likely. Oh, we got a nice trade skill. More than likely in the next combat we're gonna ride our horse. If we're outnumbered like that. God dang. That was bad. I think if I had a shield there I would have been alright. Which is what we're gonna look for in a second. Jeez. I do want to point at the steward. Over time, this adds up even if you have surgeon locked in. But I didn't expect that to go that bad. We were 5 under. I took out 2 troops, but we got completely annihilated there. Holy smokes! We had a couple of upgraded troops too. I'm surprised. Let's drop some into the Viger, I think. We're gonna have to start leading our armies by example after that terrible defeat. There's not much going on here. Actually, let's see who they have to say now. Nog, okay, so I guess all the Aserai ones are done. For our Nezert's quest, it's only 3 of them. That's interesting. Do I want to take that on after our last engagement? You know what? YOLO. Or yeah, YOLO. But this time we're not taking any more chances. We don't have a shield, and our guys are kind of derps. So y'all are gonna go back there. I'm gonna deal with this. Hopefully not get rocked in the face to complete death. Oh, that looks like it's about to mark. Okay. Now it's about to mark. Okay. There's all my arrows. There we go. These guys are locked onto my troops. Whoa, 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 what was that swerve? Hold up.
Whoa!
Dodge some of these rocks, hopefully. Yeah, they're hard focused onto my troops. Oh, that hurt. Oh my gosh.
Stand apart!
The freaking looters, man. These rocks.
Yeah!
Scary. If I die here. We're not in a good scenario if I die here.
Yeah! Attack!
Maybe our boys can divert some attention. No rock, please. No, 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 no. Alright. Our guys actually did far better than our last group did.
Charge!
We'll start to get some experience here. Wow, I missed. Wow. Alright, well they are AFK, so we're just gonna mow the lawn here. God dang. They do far better now than earlier. I almost let that go. Wait. Holy moly. I suck at riding horses. Still don't have enough, haven't refreshed myself, I guess. In the last playthrough, I was mainly on foot. The other thing about having high athletics is later on it's gonna start to feel really good. Being able to move quickly on foot. There we go. Not a single casualty. That is so much better than 25. Why did we lose so bad on that one? Oh, were these my people? I think those were my people. That was probably the same group. Were they injured? Is that a thing? It's possible. My tribesmen. So we got 4 going that way, 5 technically. Let's go with 5 more. Let's see. So we're gonna have 10 archers potentially. And then we'll go the other way. Wait. Huh? Hold up. Did I? Oh, no, never mind. We're all gonna go this way. I should have just held alt, but scratch my forehead. Take these looters because I've got a town nearby. Sell them off. Lock some of these foods so later on we don't have to worry about it. Are the looters affected? Is their HP affected? Like from our previous engagement, were they weak compared to now? That'd be interesting. Take 4% less melee damage when in shield wall formation. It's good when we're dealing with bombardments of arrows, I think. The bashing one for myself. It's alright, it's not the greatest. But the formations having their one hand a lot better and my handling. I think we're gonna have to go with this one. I'd really like to reduce their damage they take, but I really don't care for the basher as much as my formations having higher tier. One-handed. One tier higher. What does that even mean? Does that mean like this jump? I wonder. Oh, well. Alright, what are we gonna do now with this point? My medic is going up at least a lot faster actually because we died. Normally it takes a lot longer, especially with only 3 learning. we are going to drop this into, I believe, one of these. Should we just hard focus this? It's gonna start to get slower and slower when it comes to leveling. So it's a good opportunity later to start, opportunity now to start spreading it out for later. But honestly, I think I'm not sure what I think actually. We can get up to 75. 5% movement for our troops as well. Troops in your formation get 2% more melee. Increase damage with melee. Do we want to just hard focus on these two? Just get them all up? Or actually I should start just growing. Let's see. Roguery wouldn't be too bad either. Increase our loot. Enough cars here. Manual laborers, we want this one. Hopefully those guys don't get raided. And these guys are surprisingly keeping a good distance. Alright, we're gonna try not to completely
Stand apart!
lose this like the last time.
Move!
Our troops are a little bit more upgraded. We got a shield. They've got some shields. Some skirmishers as well, I believe, with the throwing weapons. Oh, nice shot. You see, dodging the arrows now. And my accuracy is still poopy. Might be the bow. Might be just my impatience, honestly. Let's see if they completely ignore me, actually. So the accuracy is not too bad. 30%. Ouch. Would have probably added up a lot still. I mean, not added up a lot, but added to our accuracy a lot better. Holy smokes, we're kind of slow riding. But it's alright. Alright, let's get some guys in there. They should be able to handle those. I say that, but they got destroyed last time. So who knows? Yep, looks like we're winning this battle. Keep charging, men. Wow, that was very off. Okay. We're gonna go and try to finish off the stragglers here. Get some bow skill. Wow. Maybe that's what the 30% would have gone towards. Our movement, actual shooting movement. That guy didn't die. I want to kill this guy in the front first because he's gonna get away. Oh, smokes. 2 arrows left. Yeah, why does he have so much life? Holy smokes. Alright. Little neat out of arrows sound there. Get some experience going here. Okay, missed entirely. Oh, he's gonna get away. I can feel it. I can feel it. Alright, we're good. Good job. Alright. That 50 marker for the arrows, which is nice. Commands. This is the quest. Here we go. The thing about this quest and why it pairs so nicely with the landowners is that the brigands
tend to come around this little village a bit more, which helps us capture them a little bit easier. Only 4 brigands here, hopefully not too bad. I say that, but oh, I forgot to get off my horse. Yeah, next fight, don't worry.
Everyone, move!
We'll be
Follow
alright. Oh
me!
god, these brigands are.
Attack!
He killed the skirmisher. Wow, my mouse is
Forward!
acting up a little bit. Oh, there they are. Oh god, they're spearmen.
Look, charge!
We do not want to deal with spearmen. That's a my lame horse. Nice. I did not expect a cavalryman. Although he got kind of destroyed, which is great.
After me! Move! Stand apart!
It's only 4 of them. More than like, oh, they start with hammers? No wonder the leaders are not dying. We got hammers in this group. They're blunt instead of pierce, which is good for capturing troops actually. Looters, I mean prisoners.
Charge!
Oh, okay, that was an accident. Nobody saw that. I took one for the team there. Got my own head doinked for that. These guys have hammers? They're maces. I didn't realize these guys actually have a hammer. Wooden hammer. 104 swing speed and 22 damage. 106 and 25. These guys got hammers too? Dio? Huh. Learn something new every day. Even our skirmisher? Or our skirmisher's got some swords. Iron scimitar. Less swing speed by far. But they got 60 swing damage. Wait, what? Recruits have a scimitar. The tribesmen have a wooden hammer. Oh wait, what? Excuse me? How do you go up and get a hammer instead of a sword? What? 9260. 9260. How did we lose so badly? Okay, it's probably just got outswung, I guess. But I'm so surprised they lose their hammer. Alright, so we just finished the Brigands quest, and we have enough looters for the, or prisoners for the other quest as well. So that's 2 quests knocked out at once. I got my head smashed in. Going into the next fight more than likely is not a good idea, because we'll have to send in our troops without being able to command them. If we run into any other looters though, we will be able to deal with that, hopefully. Just can't believe they lose their sword to get a hammer and a spear. That's interesting. It's very interesting. So we don't wanna, we're just gonna try to appease the both of them. Although this guy was the powerful influential. It's too lazy to check. That guy was only influential. He was complaining about it. Same with this guy. It would have been better to get the higher relationship with him, but overall the troops, it's not too bad. Once we get 10, I think you need 10, 20, 40. Eventually we'll get there. But this guy is not guaranteed to always be selling the Aserai youth. So it's good to get relationships with everybody. So I think that was a good choice of action. We're gonna get one more recruit. Actually, got a decent amount of gold. We might look to find a companion already. Everything is kind of poopy here. We're gonna keep this one just in case our companion doesn't have anything on his head. Normally they come with some junk equipment. What was this guy's quest? Bandit base. We can't do that. We could, but I'm not super confident in my own ability right now. Caravan, bounty hunters. This is the same as the bandit. He's only influential though. There is no companions in there. Well, unfortunate. Sell all of this. Yeah, whatever. 27 gold. We need it more than anything, especially since we didn't find a companion. The spear will keep. We might look to get some level 25 spearmen, whole arm. That way our troops later on get some experience there. Didn't see any quests there. But what we are going to do is stop the video here. I'll see you guys in the next episode. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching.